All right, y'all. Here's my last one for the day. This one is real. I hope it's gonna be a quick one. We're just talking about the main weapon that most bad women use against you. All women use the same weapon, but or most all women use the same weapon to keep you interested or keep you coming back, or keep your attention, and because that's what they want, your attention. So what they give you instead, in return for your attention, is they give you sexual tension. They keep the sexual tension between you high. What do I mean by that? They talk to you when they see that you're zoning out in a relationship or zoning out in a conversation. They may say something to trigger you sexually or do something to trigger you sexually. They keep the sexual tension high so that they can always be able to get your attention and get you to move out and do something they want you to do. That's not the only tool they use, but that's the most used tool in their repertoire is high sexual tension. Now you need that. Actually, sexual tension is a good thing. It's a good thing, provided the person that's using it on you has good intentions. It's a good thing. And they're just trying to keep you involved, which is pretty much what a lot of women are. They're trying to just keep the relationship fresh. But it's not such a good thing when you got people like Brittany Renner and other assassins out there like that. That's really out there for one objective, and that is to put a dent in your finances so big that every time you take a step, they move with you. So that you don't want that. You want to look out for that. If that's the way it's going to be, that person should be your wife, right? Oh, man, I just want to bag and tag. You're on the wrong channel, my man. You need to be on Fresh and Fit or The Roommates or AMS or Greg Adams or one of those channels that teach you how to run through the black community like a wrecking ball. You need to be on there. Here we trying to help you build the family, help you do God. We're trying to do God's work here. Okay, you can go do the devil's work if you want to. You know what I'm saying? They put you on a course that showed you how to do that in slavery, and now you done picked up the ball and you're doing an even better job than you was doing it in slavery. So have at it. Go be a wrecking ball. But over here, trying to give you the game on how to make a family. If you got the balls to handle responsibility, you're in the right place. If you want to be a hermit or a wrecking ball or whatever, go see those other guys that can show you all of that. Or go see Mr. Lucario. 500 ways to talk to a woman. And all you got to do is pay me $300 per hour, and I'll tell you 500 ways you can slide a DM that's going to catch a woman's attention. Fine. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against none of those guys. Everybody's got their hustle. Go ahead. Knock themselves out. Go ahead. But those of us that understand what's in front of us, we got work to do. So it is what it is. Anyway, where was I? Sorry, got off on a tangent. Where was I? Sexual tension. Right. So why am I bringing this up? Because I did a couple videos today, but I wanted to bring up a video about sexual tension. And a lot of times women that are not good women, all women use sexual tension to keep your attention. So I'm just saying, just because a woman uses sexual tension, she's a bad woman. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, what you will see from bad women, a woman that's not good for you, is that you will see big red flags, but the woman would use sexual tension to make you overlook those big red flags. So you might walk into a long-term relationship with somebody like that, or even a marriage, aka PJ Washington. Might even walk into a marriage. You got, and shout out to Brittany Renner. She never said I'm gonna be a good wife. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna do the things you need to. She was upfront with her, debauchery. She was upfront with it. So can everybody dogging Brittany Renner? Is that, I mean, how can you dog somebody who was upfront and said, this is what I was gonna do? You know how I'm a snake. You know I'm a snake, right? Man picks a snake up off the road because it's injured, nurses it back to health. The snake finally reaches back into its top health. First thing snake does, bite the man. As the man's dying, the man says, why you bite me? I helped you. Snake says, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up. You knew I was a snake when you picked me up. What you think I was going to do, change my nature because you helped me? No. You thought Brittany Renner was going to change? You really thought you were going to change her? When she had videos, she had everything out there. But see, everybody thinks they got the magic penis. That's you going to straighten some chick out with the magic penis, right? Brother, you don't have the magic penis. A woman is going to be what a woman is going to be. If she's bad, she's going to be bad. The only person that can straighten a woman out is God. God has to come and straighten a woman out. Because it's so intricate of a situation that's a job for God. Don't think you can straighten her out. I'm gonna put her on a pipe program. I'm gonna keep laying this pipe until she finally, her mind gets right. Ain't never gonna get right. You can push her into, camouflage and everything, making things look like it's getting better. But eventually, she's gonna always return back to her nature. She's always gonna return back to her nature. If her nature's bad, she's gonna return back to her nature. If her nature's good, she may return back to her nature. But women are just more susceptible to wickedness than men are, generally speaking, all things being equal. So, we're talking sexual tension. So how do you avoid getting caught up in a situation like PJ Washington got caught up in, where this woman put so much sexual tension out there, you just can't see anything? Well, there should be a fair amount of sexual tension in a relationship. But when you start asking questions about things that don't add up, sex shouldn't be brought into the situation. If sex is being brought into the situation, you got to be smart enough to say, hold on, wait a minute. Let me look at this thing. Okay? All right, I want to be sexual with you as well, but this has to be cleared up first. We got to clear this question up about me first. But what do you guys do? You're so scared you ain't going to never ever run across another woman that's ever going to have another vagina that you just, that sexual tension. And then on top of that, she throws sexual tension and increases the intensity of the sexual tension. You're done. You're done. So what I'm saying is, stop being done. Stop being done. Don't let a woman use sexual tension to stop you from trying to get the answers you need to make a good decision about whether you're going to be with her or not. Right? A woman that has unusually high sexual tension in the beginnings of a relationship, that might not be good. Maybe you need to do some investigating. There's a reason why she is putting out that much sexual tension. There's a reason why. You need to figure it out. Okay? That's one of the tools that women use, is sexual tension. So beware. Beware. Brittany Renner never came out and said, I'm a different person. I'm not like that person on those videos. She said, I'm the same person. I'm the same Hewer I was before you met me. Why did you think I was going to change? You should be happy when a woman tells you stuff like that. Listen. The average woman is not going to go back on her nature. If her nature is to be promiscuous, she is going to be promiscuous. She may stop for a while. She may put it in park just to secure your finances. But after she feels secure with your finances, and she feel like you're the type of guy, I'll never leave you no matter what you do. When she lose that respect and that fear, your goose is cooked. I'm just telling you, this happened to PJ. What? The lady never had no fear of she had no fear. She had no fear of him leaving her. Her plan was to leave him. But she used sexual tension to keep him on the hook long enough. If he would have saw this all coming, but why didn't he see it coming? See, I didn't even see it coming. You was always like that, huh? Yeah, duh. She told you she was like that. You was never, yeah, duh. She said that. Remember, you see a viper on the ground, you pick it up, it's probably going to bite you. I don't care how pretty the colors of his skin are, it probably is going to bite you, and you're going to get the poison that's going to flow through your body. You need some help fast. Well, this chick had poison coming out of her mouth as well, but she didn't have fangs going into your bloodstream. She had a tongue going into your ears and into your head to disrupt everything positive. That was her poison, her mouth. Words coming out of her mouth. So, anyway, you guys out there, you got a woman, especially you guys in a newer relationship, and every time you try to get some answers to try to answer some questions about what's going on, this chick will bump up, intensify the sexual tension. That is a red flag, because a good woman wants you to, she wants you to choose her based off of her, not based off of her manipulating you with the sexual attention, with the intensity of the sexual tension. All right? Think it over. Maybe I'm wrong. Although nobody has ever come up to me and said, Brother Clarence, your calculations are off. We've studied your calculations and they're off. Not no one. Not none of these dudes. None of them. And I'm sitting right here. Anybody can come and take my computations, go over it, and you show me where I was wrong at mathematically. Anyway, I don't necessarily want to be right. I just want to tell you right. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it if you can show it to me mathematically. But other than that, I ain't got no worries. Anywho, anyhow. Yeah. You guys, watch out for that sexual attention. Watch out. I know you're thinking, oh man, this is great. I'm getting all this sexual attention. I know. But just relax. Just relax. When the sexual attention is high, what do I mean by sexual attention? I mean, whenever they see you zoning out, they may say something to you, wild, sexual, to bring you back, get your attention. They may do something to incite you sexually. But don't let your questions be overlooked. Get answers. Because if you don't get answers, or you don't accept the answers that you've been given, P.J. Washington was given all the answers he needed. He had all the information he needed to leave this girl alone, and he messed with her anyway. She had videos talking about how stupid athletes were. He did it anyway. Right there on her social media, man. He did it anyway. No. You need to ask you some questions. Why is this happening? What is going on? Why is she intense? Every time I ask a question, sexual tension increases. Why is that? What's she trying to hide? What's she trying to make me? What's going on? Why is she trying to rush me down the aisle? What's happening here? Why is she trying to rush me into the bedroom? Why is she telling me not to wear no condom? Be smart out here, young men. Be smart. Don't be stupid. All right? And watch for that weapon. That's the main weapon, sexual tension. Watch for that weapon. Woman starts talking to you more overtly sexually when you start asking questions about her lifestyle, about her, or anything. Or she tries to just dry you out sexually just to teach you a lesson. That's called manipulation. And if she'll manipulate you now, wait till you put your name on her back. She'll really manipulate you then. So stop playing. Don't throw your life away on a woman that won't answer your questions. Do your homework. Do your homework. P.J. Washington didn't do his homework. Him not doing his homework is going to cost him about over $20 million. It'll cost him about $2 million a year, times 20 years, times 18 years. About $36 million it's going to cost him because he didn't do his homework. And then he didn't protect himself. I used to work out in a dojo doing jiu-jitsu. And our teachers used to tell us, protect yourself at all times. Sometimes? No, all times. They would jump on you going to the bathroom. They would jump on you leaving. They would jump on you coming in. They would jump on you just resting. They would jump on you and all kind of. Why? Because they tried to get you to understand. If you look like you wasn't ready for a fight, they jump on you. They make us roll around the mat about 5 or 6, 7 times until we was dizzy. And then we had to get up and start fighting. I mean, it was crazy. But they just told us, hey, you never know when you're going to get in a scrap. You might have to get in a scrap and you on your way to the doctor's office. You never know. Protect yourself at all times. Be ready to protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times, young men. Wear a condom. The best way to protect yourself is to be discriminate with extreme prejudice. Vet these girls with extreme prejudice. But I'm trying to have sex. Well, then that's what they're gonna be able to use sexual tension against you. If that's your major objective, they're gonna be able to use sexual tension against you. If your major objective is not, then I would agree with AMS and those guys on this point. If sex ain't your major objective, then how can somebody use it against you? But if sex is your major objective, then that's most of you guys got the problem, because sex is your major objective, not finding out the character of the woman. Then sexual tension can be used against you. You know, either intensifying it or ripping it away from you to manipulate you into moving forward into the direction that the woman wants you to go. But I don't know. Am I crazy? Are the women crazy? Do I know what I'm talking about? Maybe I don't. Anyway, y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Till I see y'all again. Till I talk to y'all again. Peace. And oh yeah, never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor.